Hello. I am going to do a tarot card reading today with kind of just an overall collective underlying energies for the month of June. So this is about what's happening in June on a deeper level, what's shifting, what we can expect to have influence and impact our lives in the month of June. And it's going to manifest specifically for everybody differently, depending on your life's situations and your unique, place in time right now. But I just wanted to kind of get an overall deeper picture of June and what's kind of working behind the scenes right now. So I'm going to shuffle the deck, and I'm going to start doing zodiac sign readings too for, Aries, Taurus, and all that. But I wanted to just start with just kind of the overall energy that's going to apply to everybody. So you'll know which messages, make sense for you. We're just going to try it. Okay, so what are the June energies that are influencing our lives in the month of June? And I want this to speak to everybody and give as many messages to the people who are viewing this video clearly, and give them what they most need to know or will most help them move forward or validate what's going on in their lives. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm going to deal the cards out, take a look, and then go through each card and what I'm seeing. Oh my gosh. Yes. That's so good. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to look at this for a second. Okay. All right, so what I'm seeing is, first of all, we have in the central energy what's going on in the present moment, what June boils down to, what's kind of, and you could even look at this like the present moment could be now for you. But it's the core energy of June. So this is the Ten of Swords. And in this particular deck, it's a little bit different because it has a different slant on the Ten of Swords. So it's about release, breaking free from situations that aren't serving us, that have expired. It's time to release that and free ourselves so we can move forward. It's like all these swords are no longer an issue. They've all been pushed away, and the person is free and resonating in their truth and is at peace. So June is a new beginning where we can move forward in a really positive, productive way. Anything that's not good in your life, that's causing you anxiety or stress, anything that's burdening you, it's going to feel better to just cut it away, cut it loose, and free yourself from the stress and the pain. So that's good. That's a breakthrough. It's the end of something we're holding on to in our minds egoically, or that we believe has to happen. We might be confused or assuming or attached to this notion in our heads that really is not true, but the pain you're carrying with you and the stress of wanting that or hoping that is panning out, that pain and stress, you don't need it, and just cleanse it and let it go. Then we have, with that card, this is the energies going along with that energy, is the Four of Swords. So this is a lot of healing, taking a rest, a break. So the Four of Swords is where you step back, you detach, and you take a look at the whole situation, and you go, what's really going on here? And it's a really therapeutic card. So this plus this, for me, you know, we're breaking free of things that aren't good for us, and dead end roads. It's time to release that and then have a nice kind of vacation in a way mentally. See how the swords are tied up? It's like we don't need to think, we can put down our thoughts. We can kind of take a deep breath. It can be contemplative too, but not in a stressed out way. Just kind of a relaxing, meditating, observing kind of an energy. So healing. So whatever this is that's on your back that's stressing you out, there's healing for you here. Recuperation. Gathering your strength up for the next thing you are putting your attention on or want to happen. So that's really good, right? They go great together. The underlying energy is the Ace of Pentacles. So again, this new beginning is being presented to us, okay? So now for me, what I'm sensing, we already know what this is that we have to let go of. We already have seen the signs of this new opportunity or new beginning for us. Pentacles are, you know, earth and reality and tangible things we experience in life and can see and touch. So a new path forward is being presented to us. And to maximize this energy, you know, it's time to let go of the dead end and the monkey on our backs and the stress so we can follow and make the most of this new path ahead. It doesn't show in this card, but the Rider-Waite has like a path to a garden. I guess we're in the garden here though. But so there's a better, grander path for you than what you're thinking or what you're trying to like not notice or see or in denial about maybe. So this is the root, what's really going on deep below, okay? So there's a new beginning and it's abundant energy. It's blessed, abundant energy, okay? How we're seeing it, how we view things from a conscious level is going to be the Knight of Swords. So, our plans are going to change. Things, okay, the Knight of Swords is when a disruptive, that doesn't have to mean bad, a disruptive energy comes in and changes, shakes things up, okay? So here, the Knight of Swords is storming in, rah, you know, and it's like everything's being, oh my gosh, flying in the air, and there's storm clouds. So it's energy that is quick and direct and shifts our perception of things. And that's a message I've been getting to lately from multiple sources, is that we don't have all the information to give up expectations. How we see things playing out, it's probably not going to happen that way. And we're going to get new pieces of information that are going to change our whole view of the situation. So remember to trust, you know, the plans we make for ourselves pale in comparison to what the universe has ready for us if we only open up and accept it and allow it to come, okay? Because often if we're too attached to an idea, we're going to block out anything else because our ego's telling us, you know, no, this is the way it is. No, no, no. If that happens, then this won't happen. No. That's preventing us and limiting all the stuff that is meant to come into our lives. That's even more what we want and even better for us than we can see from this moment right now. So when these things start happening and things change, or you get new pieces of information, or you realize something you've really thought was the path forward isn't, and you have to let it go, don't freak out and feel anxious. Keep in mind that it's going to cleanse you and heal you and give you you're going to feel so soothed. And what's really going on under the surface is there's this whole beautiful, beautiful new beginning and path forward for you. So keep that in mind. Okay, leading up to this, the card in the past, so things that have happened that have led up and helped us get to this moment now, or have contributed in some way, and also things that, you know, have served a purpose, and they're just moving away in importance. They're losing focus. They've kind of did their job and they're passing away from this situation, is the Six of Cups. So this card is really about innocence and joy, childlike trust and wonder, and sweet, joyful relationships, past life relationships, like a soul connection, like what makes you feel really good. And like when, you know, a soulmate comes into your life, it's like you instantly get them, instantly trust them, instantly have a connection. So this energy is really positive and is uplifting and joyful. So something happened in the recent past that has touched us in a true, pure way, or someone, and that's significant in our journey forward. I mean, another way to interpret this could be, you know, even letting go of somebody, of a soulmate kind of a situation. Like maybe the soulmate has achieved its purpose in your life or taught you, okay, either the soulmate has achieved their purpose in your life and you're now ready to release that relationship, or even it could be a soulmate has given you some kind of insight or knowledge into the situation that's on your mind right now, and that's helping helping to prompt you to free yourself. So this is really assisting good, beautiful energy. And that's the recent past. Okay, then coming in our near future. So what's around the corner going to be touching our lives is the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is a new experience of love in your life. So it can manifest through a person offering you, you know, some kind of genuine support. Could be someone communicating their feelings. Could be someone that you rely on emotionally, and that it's a very healthy, beneficial, emotionally, you know, I don't know what I want to say, but so there's going to be movement and a message, and whether that's even internally within yourself, like maybe loving yourself, feeling better after this comes in and just, you know, brings in such a nice, uplifting, loving, genuine, pure energy to us through a person, through a movement inside ourselves, through a message. It could even be like, you know, you see something somewhere or you read something somewhere and it opens you up to this great feeling. So that's, okay, so that's another confirmation that whatever this is, you know, don't worry. When you release whatever this burden is for you, what's coming in is this love. This emotional flow and emotional development. So we can have more joy in our lives. Okay, the position of where we find ourselves in the month of June, how we see ourselves, what we're experiencing, is the Ace of Cups. So again, that reinforces this message that we're having this whole new cycle start with love. And, you know, via releasing these demons or things that aren't good for us, and feeling, once we release that, being able to just resonate on a higher love frequency, feeling more love, expressing more love, feeling healed, cleansed. This could be, you know, a person. I mean, that's kind of coming in too. Like, I feel like this is like a person offering you love in the near future. And it's opening your heart to this new cycle of love. So one cycle's ending. Okay, June's kind of the turnaround. June's like after we've done the work and the cycle's over, there's these new beginnings here for us. New path forward, and it's related to love, and it's really uplifting and inspiring. And because this is the foundational energy, it's happening in real life in the 3D. All this abundance is being, the seeds are planted, and the opportunity is there to open the floodgates and allow all this in. And it's saying also, you know, it's about love and healing as well. There's a new cycle and beginning with love. Now, the external environment, what's kind of going around us, that's influencing us from outside. Or often, if you have someone in mind, if you're thinking of a particular person or a particular job or something particular, this can often, for me in my readings, mean their point of view. So this is the Seven of Pentacles. So the surrounding energy is at a crossroads here. So the surrounding energy is determining how to move forward, what to do with what has developed thus far. So in this card, we have this guy, this farmer, and he's grown this crop, and he's tended to it, he's worked for it, he's watered it and pruned it, and now it's ready. It's ready. It's bloomed, it's blossomed, it's reached maturity. So now the farmer's looking at it, and he has a tool in his hand, right? But he's not doing anything yet. And he's confronted with, do I, chop the bush down or take the fruit off or whatever and sell it and turn this into something else? Do I keep moving forward with my harvest and maybe plant some more plants, or keep going with what I'm doing? So it's that moment of, okay, now what? Do I keep doing what I'm doing, or do I use this for a new path? So looking at the physical, what you've been able to create and achieve, but now what do you do with it? Okay, the hopes and fears. So how our emotions, what our emotions are, where our emotions are energetically, what we want, what we don't want, how our emotions are affecting the energy and manifesting, aiding in our, influencing our manifestation, right? So we have the Lovers. Okay, so I feel like this is about love, which most readings are, but this could also be about other things as well. But that's kind of that's popping out. So our hope and our fear, our emotions, are related to this feeling in our soul's being pulled towards someone or something. We're feeling a calling. The Lovers. When the Lovers comes up, it often means like we're being forced to face, what do we really want? Who are we? What are our values? To our soul. Something that feels so right in our soul. We're having to reconcile in the hopes and fears. This could be hoping for, that wholeness and completion. So whether it's in yourself, whether it's with someone else, whether it's, say it is a career that you feel like is your soul's mission, your hope and fear could be wanting to achieve that balance and heed your soul's calling to move forward and make sure you're doing the right thing, you're on the right path, that it is synthesized, that it is harmonious. Often there's an aspect to this card where it's like kind of a test almost, like about your integrity. It's like a soul teaching experience. It hits you to your core. But I would say, based on all the other cards, it looks like, you know, your emotions are centering around this union with someone, this partnership that you're hoping is divinely blessed, is meant to be, is you are on the right track. Like you want validation, like this is real. I'm sensing the right stuff. This isn't just in my head. And this is a major card, so this is influence, guided beyond yourself and how you're looking at it. Faded kind of stuff. Now it's so interesting because we have this card, and this card. So, hello love. This is where we find ourselves, how we view ourselves in our situation in June, what's coming in around the corner and touching our lives coming up, and our hopes and fears about it. So I would say, I mean, if you're feeling like I've just released someone or something, or a limiting belief or a mindset that was plaguing me for a long time, and I feel so good, and it's allowed me to have a vacation and a respite and healing, and I feel so relaxed and just like it's not on my back, it's not on my mind anymore, and I want this new, you know, situation that's touching my soul, that's true to my soul, to come forth. I want this relationship, you know, in the near future. It looks like something's stepping forward. Someone is stepping forward, or information's coming forward related to love that's going to make you feel really good. Okay, then the outcome. So there's going to be clarity. On the other side of this whole thing, June, the outcome of June is we have direction forward and we have clarity. There's going to be a message and information that's going to aid us forward. We're going to absolutely know what to do. And not only that, but there's karmic justice here. The chips will fall, and you will see exactly what the picture is. Okay? So the 4 cards we have here, we have the Ace of Swords. So this is the outcome. Pure understanding, a new insight about the situation. Cutting away any bullshit, doubt, misinformation, getting to the truth of the matter. And we have 3 aces here. This is so cool. We have 3 aces. It's a whole new beginning. We're moving forward. The karmic shit that's been plaguing us recently, bye-bye. We don't need it anymore. We've outgrown it. We're done with that. Now, of course, you might have residual, like say in June, you're like feeling like hell. That's just probably this growing pain. And once you overcome that and get to the other side of that, you will feel 1,000,000 times better. Wow, so that's awesome. So this is also telling me, you know, we're being so assisted right now. We're being guided. Everything is on the right track. You know, the angels are helping us. Our guides are helping us. Even if you don't believe in angels or whatever, the people in your life that are meant to help you and give you signs and give you messages and give you opportunities are around you. You're being helped. You're being aided and protected. And this is all meant to be. It's here. We have this new beginning, okay? So clarity. So you're going to know what's up. If you have any confusion, any doubt, any uncertainty, that's going to be gone after all this month, after what's coming. Then we have justice as the outcome as well. Justice is, you know, the judge made their call and that's it. So whatever shows up, we're gonna have an outcome. We're gonna know It's going to be black and white, crystal clear, and it's going to be right. You know, the scales are balanced. We have the sword of truth again. So, and kind of looks like, I don't know, is this a sunrise? Or a sunset, I guess you could look at it. It's a delineation. It's the end / beginning. It's the wrap up. It's completion, right? So, you know, we're really going to have an answer at the end of this month. We're going to know where we are, what it was all about. We're going to know which way forward. We're going to have clear direction. We're going to have clarity, and we're going to find out the truth. So remember how this is how we perceive the situation going on with our conscious, how we're looking at things, what we're seeing, and how we're taking that. Things are going to play out in unexpected ways. It's going to look like things, it could look like things are crazy and disrupted, and the path you thought you were meant to follow wasn't the case. And what the hell? But that's only because of expectation. And really, where we're going to get to, the outcome, when we boil it all down, is absolute certainty, clarity, peace of mind. We understand, we see the path, we get it. We see the situation, we know the outcome. Ah, that's so nice. So we're not going to be in denial, we're not going to be in ignorance, we're not going to be in fear, we're going to have the truth. Okay? Then we have also the Page of Wands. So this is like a messenger coming forth. So oftentimes the pages are people, messengers, messages. The wands are that fire, creative fire inside, that will. We don't know why we have this urge, but we just want, like, have this motivation to do something, create something. So the Page of Wands coming in, whether it's inside yourself, something bubbles up and you connect the dots, or you're inspired, you see something and it's like, yes. It's going to motivate you and inspire you and help you forward. It's going to give you information. So the Page of Wands, maybe they're connected to this situation and they help you get to this truth. You know, maybe there's somebody in your life that helps you resolve that karma and find balance. Whatever it is, there's assistance coming that's inspiring, creative, passionate, those kind of energies. So there's a helper. And then the last card is the Five of Wands. So this to me shows us moving forward. You know, we got the message, we know what's up, we have someone helping us, or some movement inside helping us, or wisdom, clarity of purpose, clarity of vision, clarity of purpose. And we've paid off our debts, right? Our karma, so we can now move forward towards that. And you know, here's this dude, he's on his boat, he's trying to get to the shore, to this little castle. He's in these rocky waters, he's trucking, you know. So the 5 is when we are going towards a goal, the 5 of Wands, and we just have to deal with real reality. So, you know, we can't just go like, okay, I want to have my ideal career and work from home and be financially supported now and have it happen. No, we have to actually do the annoying stuff we have to do to get there. That's all this is saying. So it's not like a deterring, because often it's like 5 of Wands is like conflict, having to like fight again. Not in a way that's like you're in jeopardy of not getting it. It's just like the annoying, mundane things you have to deal with and overcome, like the water. It's hard to get through. It's wavy. You need energy to get your boat across. You need patience and time to wait till you get to the shore. There's wind. Look, the wind's even blowing. Oh, interesting. I always notice new things every time I see. I've had these cards for years. I always notice something new that talks to me. Okay, he's going this way, whoosh, right? Look at the wind. The wind is blowing in his hair this way. So the wind is actually going against him, and he has to fight through that. Right? But look, he's trucking. He's going straight there, and he's getting there. So this also ties in, there's assistance helping us, or this vision or inspirational message that is adding fuel to our fire and giving us that added motivation forward. And just look how beautiful. Doesn't this feel good? Resolution. Understanding. Seeing the truth. Getting the truth so we can move forward. Because nothing is worse, not even the worst news or the worst truth is worse than being stuck in ignorance and just being trapped. That's hell. So we are getting out of that. We are escaping that. We are moving forward. Oh, this is so good. The card on the bottom of the deck, which is just like more insight, more info. The Nine of Pentacles. So this card is all about being self-sufficient, being independent, not needing anything from anybody, you know, not needing a relationship, not needing financial help. Being in tune with things. Where you're able to enjoy your life. You're able to enjoy all the work you've put in. You're able to, you've mastered your life as a single individual, or whatever it is that you've been working towards. You've mastered that. And it's before the Ten of Cups. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles. So that would be like the family, the legacy, the home, the estate. With people, other people. But before we can get there, we need to be sound and whole in ourselves. And this too, like for me, you know, I've had this like compulsion or this voice in my head for so many years, like, you know, there's someone out there, you need to meet them, you need to find them, you're supposed to do something with this person. But I've always known, which I tried to ignore, but I've always known you're not going to be able to unify with them until you achieve what you have to achieve on your own. And for me, that's been being financially stable, choosing my career, not just taking whatever and hating my job, but really becoming independent and calling the shots and making the reality I want happen, setting my life up so I'm comfortable. And then once you're in that place, you can be ready to merge with another. You have to achieve these things, but this is good. So that's saying that we are doing that. We've achieved that. So, to recap, we're at the end of a cycle. We're letting go all these burdens, all these things that do not serve us, that are not meant for us, things we may be confused about or have the wrong impression about or are in denial about. We are escaping that prison. It is the end of that. Freedom is here. Healing, taking a break from those, it's not, we can just relax. Our soul, our mind, we're being cleansed and healed, and like it's like a big nap or taking a long hot bath, like in an epic way though, you know. Things are changing and shifting, okay? You know, things are going to look maybe stormy or maybe chaotic, or maybe things are going to come in and shock you or happen in a way that you were like, whoa, I didn't see that coming. No, it's all part of the plan. Do not hold on and freak yourself out. Go with it. Trust it. And this is a good heads up, you know, because now you know you don't have to freak out. It's like, oh my God, it's not happening the exact way I thought, because there's something birthing forward that's so much better in your life. And this was the external environment, shifting, changing, deciding, what do I do? Where do I go with this? How do I maximize my efforts? What's the best market to sell this in, for example? Or what crop do I want to grow next? Or do I want to plant 10 more cornfields? Or do I want, you know, whatever. So those energies, right? Being helped, having messages, inspiration, love, having people come in, touch our lives in a good, positive way, or some movement within, giving us more information, more insight. It's really good. This is so happy. This feels so good. And then that clarity at the end and movement forward. So basically it's all gonna make sense at the end of this month. It's good that we're done this cycle. We're releasing this karmic baggage that's been a struggle, and now we don't have to worry about it anymore. And new gifts, new energy is being implanted in our lives that are going to make us feel really good, give us a lot of inspiration, and we're going to have absolute clarity and see what everything has meant at the end of this. So I think that's it. It'll be interesting to see after June, watch this video back and see what has pertained in your life and what makes sense. But for me, reading this now, I totally already feel this in my own life. So it's a confirmation that I am on the right track and that, you know, we are moving forward in a really positive way. So I hope that you, that like this, you know, reached you and touched you, and, you know, good luck to everybody.